So let's give this a try. Um, I just got a new audio setup, so I'm hoping this will work okay. But yeah, it seems to be working all right now, which is great. So today's stream is going to be a little bit different. How do I put it? I have been playing guitar for basically more than a decade now, but I was never very good at composing songs and stuff. I basically just, how do I put it, played whatever my guitar teacher showed me, whether it was like classical tracks like Greensleeves or Claire de Lune, or more classic rock like The Ventures, or Clear Dance, or Clear, the CCR. I can't remember what their acronym stands for. Yeah. That said, um, I've recently wanted to try and compose things for myself. This background tune that you're listening to right now, although it's a little bit low, was a track that I originally made for myself in preparation for like being a streamer as such. Mostly because I want to be sure that I didn't get like DMCA'd or something like that. But also because I wanted to do something in honor of my mentor. He was always like trying to push me to do something, whether it was like do harder songs or, you know, perform in band and stuff like that. So I think this was one of the best ways I could honor him and honor his wishes, as well as like improve my bass skills too. It's always nice to, how I put it, have something of your own, I think. So let's get to it. I'm mainly gonna be doing my composing on this over here, MuseScore. It's a free it's a free program that you can pretty much download, and they also have like tutorials up on their YouTube channel, as well as additional resources up on their website, as well as like user created content, which is really cool. It's sort of like VSDC in that sense, like just a free program that's easy to use and that anyone can get into. And composing music was a bit hard at first because I didn't know how the notation worked and such. But um, once you get the hang of it and the quirks about it, it becomes a little bit easier. So I'm just going to try a few different notes here and there, see how far I can get. It's going to be pretty short stream, but I'm hoping to get at least like one movement in. I guess based on that, some of my favorite inspirations for music comes from Final Fantasy XIV. Like Silken and his crew of arrangers and composers. Oh my gosh, it's just crazy about what that guy can do. Like, there's a reason why Final Fantasy XIV has the biggest soundtrack. I guess in addition to that, Square Enix just has a really incredibly strong music department. Like you can literally identify games just based on what their main theme is. Although, you know, sometimes things aren't always distinct. So my favorite soundtracks come from like what's it called? Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger. Like there is an arrangement on YouTube by I believe the video game orchestra that's just a quintet of radical dreamers. Try to find it on YouTube if you can, because that thing is just hands down. Like one of the comments said it was straight from God's iPod or something like that. I'm not too well versed in putting notes into, you know, classical notation. I mostly just put it into tabs and then sort of gauge about like if it sounds good, and if it does, then I transpose it into, like, I literally copy and paste it into different instruments. I know somewhat how to read notes, but it's like trying to relearn a language that you had back in like before elementary school. So I know I'm hoping I can pick up that skill later, but we'll see. Anyways, let's get to it. Um, let's see. I would like just to have like another gentle background tune. I currently have 3 different tunes, but they're all a little bit different and based on some other songs I liked. So, ideally, I would want to create something through like lo-fi or something like that, but I can't seem to get the speed down, which is kind of concerning. Anyways, what to do? Right, I should probably edit the. I need the tempo down. Let me just double check one thing. So what I'm doing right now is determining how long a quarter note lasts. For this, it'll be quarter note equals 276. So it's a bit slow. That's okay. Next step, now we can start adding in notes. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Da. Actually, this should be a dotted quarter note. Let's try that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So maybe like this. Dot that. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe. Huh, that's weird. Did I mess up the spacing? Because an 8th note should go over here. And then let's hear that back. No, it doesn't have the same cadence as I would hope. Maybe, yeah, let's put that there. And then change this. And change this. One more time. It's getting there. Maybe if I change it to a 16th. No. Maybe it needs to be faster. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that was too fast now. So maybe it needs to be like that. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it still feels too fast. Maybe I need to give this a bit of a break. Oh yeah, I do need to give it a break. That's it. And then... Oh. Let's see. It's getting there. Just gonna try this one more time. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So it was 32 or 30-second notes. Nice. Okay. So now we just copy this. Well, let's modify things a little bit. I have the intonation down, so now I just have to change the pitch on these notes. And then from there, I can make, what's it called? So this will be like my rhythm section, or maybe my bass section, and then I can add in like a melody on top of that. So I'll need to add in a bass guitar. Instruments, add. Let's see, not brass, I need bass. Or maybe... Yeah, a bass would probably be best for this. I can add in some percussion later. Honestly, I was always jealous of like percussion players. It may seem like they have the easiest job on the surface, but because they only have to hit one note, all of that pressure is on hitting that right note correctly. So if you mess up, that's all on you. Alright, let's try this. So copy this and then paste it. And I'll need to, let's see. Ow. Right. I can't edit the sound on this directly, so whenever I have to add in a new instrument, I need to adjust it like in the mixer of this itself. So I apologize if I ever burst an eardrum or something like that. Let's see. So now I can make a note based on this. Let's just hide that for now. And then I'll keep that on for now until I can change it. So I use that, then, and then, okay. Let's try this. bass a little bit because now I can't hear it. Should probably be a bit longer. Maybe a half note? No. Actually, kind of, it rings out, so I think it works. Would making it dotted change anything? Da, 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 da. I can use, I still have a bit of space, so maybe I can use this as a pickup note for another part. Don't need that. No, too much. Da, 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 da. Too much. Too much. Okay, maybe that's enough. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's see. From what little I know about music theory, it's typically if you play natural notes, like notes that aren't flat or sharp, they tend to have a bit more, how do you put it? They lack dissonance, meaning that you're more calm, it's more peaceful, it's more balanced. But then when you put everything into minor key and make everything flat or sharp, that's when it gets a little bit weird. And then da, 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 da. Da, da. Okay, let's try this. And then copy, paste, just to see how that loops. Da-da. Maybe one more time. Hold on. I wonder what would happen if I got rid of this part here. So I don't think, does it really add anything? Da. Yeah, I think this part's fine. Just gotta, I think I'll try lowering this. Yeah. That's good. All right. What would happen if I slowed this down even more? So instead of 76, if we went down, half that is 38. Nah. 60? Nah. When it's at 76, it still has a bit of pep in its stuff. And then, actually, let me just copy and paste this. There we go. Then I think yeah, I should probably decrease the duration of that note. Just so that's less weird. Maybe like that. I kind of like that. It gives like some pretty, I guess, like heist vibes. It's not as good as Paydays or like John Wick for that matter, but I think it has potential. Let's see. So 2 parts of that, and then normally musicians would switch things up and like raise it. Let's go slightly higher. Dun, 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 dun. I think the issue is, is it these lower notes or? Yeah, maybe I didn't raise the key high enough then. 1. Let's try 1. One more. Okay, maybe this works. There we go. Gotta select multiple. I think I can keep going with that for... How many measures do I want that for? I would like the baseline to evolve a little bit. This is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures. One, two. Let's try those out. Okay. There's still something kind of weird about this, though. Maybe it's the duration of this note that's throwing me off. Let's try it when it's a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this doesn't need to be that, and I can move this up. Oops. So here's the quirk about MuseScore. You can't actually move things up. You have to copy them and then delete them and then insert them back where you need them. Where'd be the best spot? Let's try this. Not quite. Then over here. maybe there's chats. Okay, I think that works. Okay. So that checks out. It's back to these two. And then one more time. Okay. So that's our bass track. Let's add in a bit of a melody then. Go ahead, copy this. And I know I could use repeat sign, to be honest. But oh well, what's done is done. Let's see. Just gotta. Oops. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the guitar enters on measure 9. I was always pretty bad at improv. Like, I was never taught how to do jazz. And my friend would always get kind of, how I put it, frustrated at that. Just because of the way I was taught. I was pretty much just programmed how to play notes, like move my fingers, play like Guitar Hero, memorize things by rote. Didn't really give me too much flexibility when I wanted to try and improvise things, because I didn't know how notes were related to each other, and I wasn't too confident in how I sounded. Like, I can still play really clear notes. It's just that I had trouble hearing my own voice above everyone else's in a band. I guess that's why you kind of need like earplugs or something like that. Let's see. that can work. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dun, 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 dun. And then just need to hide the bass there. Start from here. Okay, I can work with this. Oh. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I know. I guess another thing is that like I've always dreamed of like making my own music. I was just really unsure about how to record it down, which is why audio transcription devices like this are amazing to me. It just opens up a whole new world of possibility. Whether it's like creating certain effects or being able to mix the soundtracks myself. Like MuseScore is pretty flexible with that. I just wish I knew how to make certain effects more lifelike. There's something called a glissando. I think I can show it over here. Wherein it's a... Well, I guess you can do it on piano too. When you slide from lower note to a higher note and just spam those keys. With guitar though, you basically... where is that? Oh, that's a slur. You basically keep your hand down on your first note and slide it up or down to the note that you want. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. Oh. 1, and let's go all the way up to 7. See how this part sounds. No, that's not a slur. I need a glissando. Where are they? There we go. See, it doesn't sound right. There are ways to modify this, I believe. Oh. Let's see. Should be one of these notes, I think. No. can't believe I've forgotten how to do it. Hold on. Okay. Text class. Visible. Appearance playback. Style chromatic portmanteau. Diatonic. Normally there would, oh, there it is, velocity. So let's up this to like, I don't know, 200. Nope. Auto. I should be able to modify the velocity though. That's weird. No, it's tuning. Small note head, show more. Maybe I need showing the gap. No. Increase the gap? Still sounds weird. Oh, that was the weird one. What the heck? Portamento. Let's try white keys. Nah, still. Diatonic? I believe this references what skills or what notes it uses within that. It still feels so weird. I'll have to figure that later. Oh well. But yeah, it just feels weird using that type. Anyways. Oh my gosh, did I forget how this tune was supposed to go? Oops. Oh, this stream has already gone on for 44 minutes. At least I have I guess a sort of rhythm section to go on. So I'll have to come up with a melody at a later time. Also, I'll have to go back and rewatch that section just to see what exactly I wanted. Memory is a very fickle thing. Right, well, so that'll be the end of this stream. Thank you for coming. Hope you learned something new. If anything, please check out MuseScore. Try messing around with the settings. See if you can make a composition for yourself. Try something new. Alright? Have a good night.